Good morning. Today is February 7th, 2023, and this is Cobra. Cobra is a continuing client of mine who has had different things going on throughout the time I've massaged him. This time he has been sore in his back, I believe, and he has had chiropractic work done on him yesterday. So his owner asked to have a nice muscle relaxing massage today and just see what we can settle down as far as muscles go. So starting off, Cobra is very, very nervous and distracted today. He does tend to get nervous when he's by himself and a little bit wiggly, but today he seemed a little bit extra distracted and nervous. It has been a while since I've done him, so maybe that was part of it. And part of it might be the weather. The weather is extremely windy today, so I think all the horses are just a little bit off. But starting out, he wasn't really a fan of having his head worked on, and he kept pulling. So I just took my time, convinced him he could stand okay, give him a few treats when he was being good, and started off on his pole and his forehead. His forehead was extremely responsive to pressing, and to me that indicates headache. Again, wind does that a lot. And I think between just being distracted and the wind and all these stressful feelings he did actually quite enjoy that, which is surprising because usually he doesn't allow it at all. So I was happy to give him a bit of relief that way. So we started off pretty good there. Going through that, after that, I went down into his jaws and his mandible. And his jaws had a lot of tension today. I believe his right hand side is a little bit worse. And he wasn't really cooperative at first, but once I was able to kind of convince him it was okay and go really slow, he settled down into it, and he had some really good licking and chewing as I went through it, and settled down pretty good with it. And that was really nice to see, because I think it did help whatever stress and pain he has in his head to settle down. Oh, he thinks I have cookies. Going from there, I went up into his neck. His complex right behind the pole. Oh, buddy, I know. He was quite sore right in his pole and complex, and I think I know he's been pulling quite a bit at the tie, and I think maybe he's just a little bit muscle sore in there from that. I was able to get good release both sides. The right was worse, but he's worried. He doesn't really like being handled up in here. So I went extremely slow. I was able to get a lot of the tension out of that muscle because his complex was really, really tight. And so that was nice. From there, I worked down his neck. He's quite a high-headed Arabian, and I know he does have really nice collection, which sometimes can be a little bit too much for their poor necks. And so he did have some tightness. Oh, buddy, stand. He did have quite a bit of tightness along his cervical trapezius, which is along the top of his neck. It's the muscle that runs down the neck. And it kind of always seems to be just not too far down, about a third of the way down his neck, that he's the most tense. Anyway, so today I just really took my time. Again, he's really wiggly and unsettled, so I took my time. I didn't want to stress him out, and I really worked through that muscle, and it softened really, really nicely. So I was happy with that. Both sides felt really good. The rest of his neck also felt really good. He was quite happy to flex, and he's now waiting for a cookie or a carrot stretching, so that's always fun. But he had really nice stretch through his neck, so that was good. From there, I went into his biceps and pecs. Biceps and pecs felt good. He does enjoy this a lot when I do him. So I was able to work down into there through his pecs. Oh, stand, buddy. And he liked that a lot. He had lots of licking and chewing. And once I was away from his head, he did settle down a lot. So he was able to enjoy himself a lot more. Going into his shoulders, his shoulders felt really good. His scapula felt fantastic. He had really nice release. Oh, easy, buddy. He had really nice release on both scapula on both sides. So I didn't see anything that was bothering him that way. So that was good. I was able to get really nicely into his triceps and the rest of his shoulder and just give him a nice, deep, relaxing massage. He did enjoy that a lot. Are you okay? You scare yourself. From there, I went up into his withers. His withers felt really, really great today. He had no pain in his withers. His left side was really cute. He really enjoyed his left side done. His lips were quivering and he was just really, really responsive. Just like kind of doing this kind of stuff, playing with the stall and enjoying it a lot. Just playing in there. He's quite funny. Just rubbing it a little bit makes him all wiggly and cute. Anyway, so that was really nice. Both sides felt really good in his withers. Ribs and back also felt really good. I had no response to pain on his back at all. He felt really solid. All through his ribs felt really, really great. So that's nice to see, because I know there has been problems in the past with a bit of pain in there, but he felt really good. And he's in really nice condition too. He looks like he's gained a little weight over the winter and he looks really, really nice. Okay, now, as I went into his lumbar, he was really worried. His lumbar is very sore, and I think the chiropractor probably worked on that a lot yesterday, because it is clearly muscle sore. I was able to get above him, although he did get quite worried and didn't stand terrific, but persistence got it done. So I was able to do a really good lumbar massage and I was able to stretch his tail with it as well. But he was pretty tender in there, so I just had to kind of play it to his tune and give him little breaks and let him kind of get his head around it. But it does feel a bit better now. I think the muscles are sore, so he's going to be fine. I don't see a problem there, but I think the chiropractor found something in it, maybe his SI or something, but the lumbar is sore. Through his hips, so I found his hips felt really, really good. I didn't see any weakness or anything, so again, chiropractic work can be really amazing to help sort that kind of stuff out. So I did spend a lot of time though working through his hips, through his glutes and biceps, his tensor fascia, which is all the three main muscles in his hind end. And I worked really long and deep and gentle, but strong, I guess, just to give those muscles a really good massage and really bring the blood flow to the surface, which of course increases circulation and kind of it speeds up healing, anything like that. So I spent quite a bit of time working on his hips, and he did like that. He was quite relaxed. Now he's getting antsy. He's been here for a while, but he really did well with the hip massage, which was really, really nice. He relaxed really well through it. His gelding scar was sensitive today. He was not very happy about having his gelding scar done. He was kind of lifting his feet as I was doing it, which isn't like him, so I think it was a bit sore. But I think, I was able to kind of relax him a bit with it, and I think it's feeling better now. His legs, I didn't really get a lot of stretching done today on his legs, and I think he's worried about his legs because with chiropractic work, they do a lot of leg work. And so I figured I was going to leave that alone and just let him settle down from that. He was worried with me touching him, so what the chiropractor did is totally great, and I'm not going to push him anymore with that. So in general, I think Cobra's feeling pretty good, actually. The lumbar's sore, and I know they're working on some corrective saddle issues. There's a saddle ordered specifically for him, so that's going to really, really help him. But in general, he's looking pretty good. He was a very, very good boy. He tried. He was distracted, but he did try to be a good boy, so that's always great. Anyways, any questions, let me know. I'm going to give him his carrot stretching and get him dressed up for the wind and head him back outside. Have a great day.